I want to talk to you about vaping. Vaping is known as e-cigarettes. They have jewels. They come in very various sizes and shapes. I have a handout that has some information about it. It just has some pictures, and you can look back on it. But while you're here today in the office, I just wanted to go over the things and make sure that you had a basic understanding of it. So, first of all, I want to know, what do you know about vaping? Have you heard about it? Have you seen anything, ads on TV or on a movie or on YouTube or anything? Okay. A lot of people, that's how they know. They have advertising, whereas traditional cigarettes, they're not allowed to advertise on TV any longer. So, um, the e-cigarettes, they're not regulated to the same degree. So they're the things that traditional cigarettes are not allowed to advertise on sports and like auto racing, but the e-cigarettes can. So there's in magazines and stuff like that, you can still see information about e-cigarettes. So that is a way some people have found out about it. But I want to kind of give you a little bit of the background. I know that's some people don't want to know that, but it's been around for less than 20 years. It first was discovered back in 2006 in China. Scientists were just trying to find a way to smoke without the effects of the tar and all the chemicals that are associated with cigarettes. So the combustion of the tobacco, the combustion is the fire. That's what really is the most harmful portion of cigarettes. So that aspect is taken out. So then the next question comes, if is vaping safer than smoking cigarettes? So I'm going to say yes, it is safer. Safer in the fact that you have less toxic chemicals that we know currently today in 2018. Toxic meaning can cause potential health effects, negative health effects. So what we our current knowledge. So if we think back about 50 years ago, 60 years ago, we didn't know how harmful cigarettes were, but now we do. So, and then look at the amount of kids that are vaping. They have these little things like, they're called jewels. It looks like the flash drive, just this portion, not the carrier portion, but this part, and it has the liquid nicotine and the flavoring in it, and they can just put it to their lips without anyone knowing, in the bathroom at school, in their room. It doesn't have a odor, and they can even smoke, not smoke, but inhale marijuana. Well, not marijuana, but the THC. That's the mind-altering kind of portion of marijuana from something, a device like this, with just this little end part. So there is some risk, but we don't know the amount of it. We know that there are some toxic chemicals. There is still nicotine in the jewels, in the e-cigarettes, and they, like I said, come in various shapes and sizes. So we know about the nicotine, the addictive part. We don't know how something that's meant to ingest the flavoring, how it affects our lungs. We know that there has been some studies that have shown some scarring, but again, everything is very recent, and we don't know the long-term effects. We know that kids in middle school are vaping, and we know that they're vaping a lot. And if you start vaping in middle school at 11 years old or 12 years old, and we don't have the research and the information, we don't know the extent of the damage that it can cause, we are potentially having another generation addicted to a substance, and we'll find out 50 years later how harmful it could be. So that is the background about vaping. Now, again, it has less harmful chemicals than traditional cigarettes, but we know that has a heating element, which there have been some people from the battery aspect have caught on fire, and so there is also a fire risk. So again, I wanted to give you that information. I have these handouts for you, and I'll give it to you now. And if you have any questions, please, on your next visit, come and ask me, and I'll be more than willing to sit down and talk to you like we've done here today. Thank you.